Annyeonghaseyo, welcome back to that 70s Rock Found channel. I'm going to make a rare trip to the only cinema nearby, and I say nearby because it's about an hour plus drive each direction, showing Korean movies. This coming Friday for a movie I'm very excited to see. It's only the second Korean movie I've managed to get to the cinema to see so far this year. There will be more. And I do have to thank Wellgo USA for distributing a lot of these movies in North America. Otherwise, we wouldn't get to see them in the cinema at all, possibly. The movie in question I'm going to see on Friday, and I will do a full review, is Yadang, the Snitch. And this is another one of these fantastic crime action thrillers that come out of Korea. Trying to get a bigger picture. There you go. So, story of a prosecutor and a released convict who is acting as a snitch, and a cop who's concerned about the relationship between those two and about the actions of the prosecutor. But anyway, let's take a little look at the trailer for that, so you can see what we're going to see.
강수야, 너 야당 한번 해봐라. 전문적으로다가.
대한민국 마약파는 세 분류로 나뉜다.
Turn that volume down a bit.
그걸 잡는 놈, 그리고 그 놈들을 엮어주는 나 같은 놈.
Now that's a great team, because those are two brilliant movies.
준비됐으면 들어가자. 오케이, 가시죠.
너 내 이름이 뭔지 모르지?
차이 새끼야. 나랑 발짝 끼고 포토라인 한번 걸어볼까?
야당 새끼가 검사랑 붙어 못쓰이.
얘 뭐냐?
네가 여기 대가리구나.
위로 올라가고 싶죠.
우리 크게 한번 갑시다.
They do these drug crime action thrillers so well in Korea.
야당짓 한번 제대로 해보자고요.
Three great leads. Yes, looking forward to that very much. So, yeah, as I say, this is a Wellgo USA production. So, if let me just see if I can minimize. There we go. Very professional around here. So check out Wellgo USA for ticket information. So these films are released in a number of cinemas and cities across North America. I have to say that I've got no official connection to Wellgo USA. They happen to distribute an awful lot of the movies I like to go and see, Korean movies in North America. But the synopsis, as you can see, framed in life for dead by a ruthless prosecutor he once served, Kang Ha-neul, who is a drug informant, finds himself locked away. But years later, he teams up with a disillusioned detective to take down the power structure that betrayed him. So the three leads involved in a bit of back and forth intrigue. There's going to be a lot of action. It's gritty, suspenseful, but humor too. There's always a lot of humor in these. But also, obviously, a fight for justice, gritty tale of betrayal and redemption. So, very much looking forward to seeing this. The three leads, which is always a big part of it for me, is who's going to be in these, what have they been in before that I've enjoyed. And it did say in the trailer, the team behind this, not so much the director, who's quite a well-known actor as well, but the writing and production team were heavily involved in Deliver Us from Evil, which is a movie I've talked about a number of times, which I absolutely love. Brilliant, brutal action thriller. And 12/12 The Day, which is a fabulous political thriller, which features just about every Korean actor in Korea in it. Great movie as well, very suspenseful. Three leads in this particular one, though, in the middle is possibly the biggest star. Well, probably it really is the biggest star, Hae-jin. Hae-jin, who's he's only been in one TV drama. He's exclusively almost a film career. There's very few of these, very few even of the top Korean actors can say that. So he has been in so many films it's hard to recount them all. But last year had a major hit both in Korea and internationally with Exuma. You can see him second from the right there. And two movies that I'll have a confidential assignment 1 and 2 where he starred with Shun Bin. Kind of like a sort of, I guess if you had a Western comparison, it would be like Lethal Weapon. Kind of. Not quite the same, but similar action style. But so he's playing the prosecutor. Playing the detective is Park Hae-joon, who you can see on the left here as a Buddhist monk in that wonderful show, My Mister. First time I think I'd seen him or noticed him in anything. But most recently in another brilliant show that I'm going to be doing a video on, When Life Gives You Tangerines, on Netflix, where it's a generational drama and he plays the kind of like the guy on the right is the guy on the left's playing him older. So if I could describe it that way, I'll talk about it more in the video. So it's one of those generational dramas where different actors take over at times. So brilliant show. He's a really good actor, very personable. And rounding out the cast is the guy who was imprisoned is Kang Ha-neul, who most recently has been seen in Squid Game 2 as number 388, and also will be back in Squid Game 3. So anyway, the movie is Yadang, the Snitch. It promises to be a brilliant crime action thriller. Really looking forward to that one on Friday, so I'll be doing a review of that after I've had the opportunity to see it. So, thank you very much for watching. Hope you appreciated this Korean preview. There'll be more Korean content coming up soon, a review of that. I've been working through the usual backlog of TV shows and movies, both old and new, and there's a bunch of great movies and TV shows coming out soon, which I'm hoping to catch up on and do some videos on. Till next time, stay well. Annyeonghi gaseo.